Hello everybody, Epic Computing 123 here with another great video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to blur parts of a video in Sony Vegas Pro 11, 12 or 13 or Sony Vegas Movie Studio 11, 12 or 13. You can blur videos, pictures or text, it doesn't matter, it works for all of them. So stay tuned to find out how. So we are going to go into Vegas Pro and as you can see it'll be loading up. And now we're on here, we are going to be dragging our video or picture file into Sony Vegas Pro. Today I'll be using a video file. So as you can see we are on here, we're going to click on this track so it's blue. I'm going to right click on it then and click insert video track. Now we have two video tracks and we are going to click on this video and press U. Now what that does is it separates the video from the audio, and I'll tell you at the end of the video when we've finished doing the blurring out of the text what this does. I'll explain everything in the end of the video. This is just showing you how to do it in the first part of the video. The second part of the video will be explaining why we're able to do certain things. But anyway, then we're going to right click on this video and click copy, or we could use the command Ctrl C, whatever you prefer to do. Then right click in this track and click paste, or use the command Ctrl V. Now I'll move this in line with this track. And on this top one we're going to be clicking this event pan-crop button. Then this window will pop up and we are going to check this box mask. Then your video is here and we're going to use the timeline to select a part of your video. Now this won't be deciding where you want the blurriness to start. This is just so you can get an idea of how big you want the blurriness to be. So what we can do is we can use a circle select tool. So we only select that. We could use a square select tool where we select with a square, or we could use the point select tool, which is this top pen, where you could like select the different points of something. I don't know, you could do something like that, but today I'm going to be doing it with the square. So you could use either three of them. Today I'm going to be using the square, so I'm going to just select that. And basically we're done. Now what that does, in fact I'll tell you later what that does, but there we go, we're going to just get rid of that now. And then we are going to scroll down until we find the pixelate one. So pixelate is around the M's, S's and R's. It's in the P category because it's alphabetical order. But there we go, pixelate. And you can use either of these, you can play around with these. But what I'm going to be using is the default, and I suggest you do that until you're more familiar with this. And you can drag it onto the first one at the start. And then what we're going to do is, with this cursor, we're going to find where we're blurring it. As you can see, it's normal at the moment. So don't get rid of this box. We're going to use these dials to change the way it's pixelating. So obviously if I wanted completely vertical pixelation, that basically goes across. Or I could have like completely horizontal pixelization, so it goes, the pixelating goes up, as you can see in rows. But usually people do it in like both of them, so it's blurred out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get like quite a clear one, but so it's blurred out like that. So there we go, mine's blurred out. Then you can get rid of this, and as you can see, that part of your video is now blurred out. Now let me tell you how to just do a part of the video. So basically, keep this like this. Do not move this video track, I swear, do not do it. So say I wanted it to start here, the pixelization here, I wanted to start here. I'm going to move my cursor to where I want it to start, so for me, here. I'm going to right click on where that cursor is and I'm going to click trim start. Then I'm going to find where I want it to end, and I'm going to click trim end. Now the reason I don't want you to move it is because you will never be able to resize this to exactly where it usually is, so it'll be all out of sync. So this is what our finished project is. So that's pretty cool. So now now you know how to do it. You can exit this video if you want to, but I'm going to be explaining why we are doing things. So if I quickly do it again now, we have our video here, and what we do is these are connected. These two are connected, and obviously if we copy this and then we paste it, we're going to get another audio track, and it's going to open another track, interfering with our editing because it just makes it more complicated on the screen. So what we're going to do is you press U, so they're separate, and then you're only copying the video and then pasting the video, so there's no audio track. So that's why you press U. Also, that's a handy tip to know, because often video and sound are connected together when you add them as a one MP4 file. So that's a good trick to know when you're editing and you just want the video, just want the sound, or want to put them in different places and don't want them stuck together. But anyway, moving on from there, we do it on the top one because basically, I'll show you. Obviously, you press mask and you select your thing, and then you move it to where you want to see it. Because when we select this, like this, that is the only part of the track that's going to select. So when I get rid of this, if I move this here, the only part you see is this, because I have selected that part, and that means that is the only part I want on this track. So what we do is, once this is pixelated, so we then go into click on this, and then we click pixelate and drag whatever one we want onto it, and then select our thing. So that's just showing how to pixelate that, and that pixelates the whole of the track. So there we go. That works as a mask. That's why we check that box mask. So this is the ordinary video, but this, since we've selected only this square, it will cover that amount of this video, causing this to act as the background, this track to act as the background, and this track to act as the other bit that you are blurring. So it results in that blurry bit covering this thing. So there's that one, and then this just covers this. Now, so basically, by clicking mask, you are just going to be masking it over the other track. So, yeah, that's why we do those things. Also, I usually delete the audio if I don't need the audio, but often you will need the audio. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. Please like, favourite, and subscribe. Peace.